If you're looking to become more productive, you want to look at the actions that you take multiple times a day. Because if you can achieve even small savings in time there, it will add up to significant time at the week or month or year level. Hi, I'm Matt Plummer, the CEO of Zarvana, and in this video, I want to tell you how you can switch between applications on your computer twice as fast and save significant amount of time. What is switching context? So right now you can see I'm on the browser. If I jump to my email here, that counts as a context switch. If I jump to OneNote or Excel here, those are each context switch. It's when you switch between an open window on your computer. You're switching the context in which you're operating, in which you're doing your work. So if you've seen how I've been doing that so far, right now I'm clicking on the bottom here on these icons on the start menu. Using your mouse is almost never the ideal and the fast way to do things. Instead, you want to use keyboard shortcuts, which on average are twice as fast as using your mouse. So if I want to switch context, the first keyboard shortcut you need to know for a Windows or PC user is AltTab. So if I press down the Alt key and then Tab, you can see that what shows up here is a panel with all of the open windows on my computer currently. Now, if I press Tab, that moves the selected window to the right and then down to the bottom row, keeps going to the right, and then back up to the top. If I let go of the Alt key, so right now I've been holding down the Alt key the whole time. If I let go of the Alt key on a particular window, it will open that. So here I am in Outlook. So if I move to Excel, I let go, there it is again. So Alt and then Tab over, that allows you to move through. Now say that I tab over to my browser here, but I say, oh, actually I wanted to go to my calendar. Now I could tab through here, and right now I don't have a ton of windows open, so it's not a huge deal. So I could do that. Sorry, go back to calendar. But say that I had a bunch of windows open and it was just inconvenient to go all the way through. To go in the opposite direction, if while holding Alt down, you press Shift and hold Shift down and then Tab, that will go in the opposite direction. So now you can see that I'm moving through the windows in the opposite direction. So Alt plus Tab moves to the right and down. Alt plus Shift and Tab moves to the left and upwards. So that is your basic navigation. You also can use your arrow keys. So I'm still holding down Alt, and now I'm moving with the arrow keys down, up, left, right, down, up. That is how you can select which window you want to go to very quickly. Now let's say that you're in here and you decide, oh, actually I don't need to go there. I just want to stay on Excel. While holding Alt down still, you press the Escape key. And there you go. You get out of it, you're still there. So you stay with the application that you want. So again, Alt-Tab, you tab forward through, Shift-Tab backwards. You can use your arrow keys instead if you prefer. What's nice about Alt-Tab and Alt-Shift-Tab is that you're only using one hand to do it. And then Escape gets you out of that. That is the first set of keyboard shortcuts that you want to use if you want to move more quickly between different applications on your computer, which again, for the average professional is happening over 160 times a day. The next thing you need to know is the Windows key plus your arrow keys. So right now, if I have Excel here and it's maximized, as you can see up here in the top right. Say I want to shrink that down and see what's behind it. If I press the Windows key and then down arrow, that shrinks it down. And then if I press the Windows key and up, it remaximizes it. Now if I press it down and then down again, it minimizes it. And then back up. If I press to the right, you can see that it jumps and starts to fill half the screen on the right. Whenever I do that, the computer is automatically going to assume that I want to fill the other half of the screen with a different window. So you can see here again that I have the option of selecting which screen that is. Right now I'm using the arrow keys. I'm not pressing any other key. I'm just using the arrow keys to move between those. So let's say I want to fill the other half of the screen with Outlook. You can see that it does that. And again, if I move to the right here, maximize, then to the right, And the reason you're not seeing it the full time is because I have two monitors, which is a perfect use case for Windows and then the down keys. So here, imagine that you can see here, I have my Outlook here on my primary monitor. But if I wanted to move it up to the other monitor, if I press left, Windows key and then Windows key left again, that's going to move it up to my other monitor, which is much better than trying to drag and drop across monitors and all that messiness. The other great use case for this is if you're on a video conference, for example. So say I have my Zoom call here, let's say it's maximized, and then I also want to take notes on it. If I just slide that over to the left there with a Windows left key, and then I can open my OneNote, slide that to the right, keep my Zoom open, and there I have it split perfectly on the screen. Imagine if you were using your mouse, how long that would take you just to get these to fill up perfectly half the screen. That would be a complete waste of time. And so there you have it. You can use these Windows keys to move these windows around, the Windows key to move the windows around, and move them between monitors, to minimize them, maximize them, and to split them across the screens. So again, use Alt-Tab to select the window that you want, and then use the window keys to get it to the right size and arrangement on your computer. Go ahead and experiment with these. It might seem a little foreign right now, but as you practice it, it will quickly become second nature. I use these all the time, every day, without thinking about it. You can too. If you think this would be helpful to someone else, go ahead and share it with them. And thanks for watching this video.